So today on A Homie Drink, we are so excited to have the wonderful Emma Kearney. Welcome to our drink.
Hello.
I always think when I think of you, I think of
Hello,
hi people.
Yeah, hello,
It's not
people.
hi people, it's hello.
Yeah, yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
hello people.
Oh, I
And also,
love it.
Charleen, I do have a bone to pick with you before we go on.
Oh,
It's Emma Kearney.
what did you
Emma
say?
Kearney. That's what
Kearney?
everybody says, Kearney.
Is it not Kearney?
No, it's Kearney. Like, say you fell
Like-
and you're
like-
Kern for your knee. Kearney.
What's a Kern for your
Kearney.
knee?
Oh, we'd read
Oh,
that
you're
as
like Karen,
Kearney.
like Kearney. If I'm
Kearney.
caring for my knee.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kearney.
Kear-
Yeah.
Well, that's what we say down where I'm from.
I'm a Kearney.
I'd read that as Kearney.
We
oh,
would
yeah,
say-
true, actually.
That's what
yeah.
the dogs say up here.
Is
Kearney.
it?
We would say Kearney, yeah.
Kearney.
Yeah.
Kearney.
No, I was like, what did I do?
Somebody joking,
We
call
got
me what you
beat.
want. Tell me what you want.
Oh.
We were just chatting beforehand. You were waiting on us, and you were in the bathroom in your buff.
In your buff.
Is that what
No,
you say?
no.
In your nudie nana.
Yeah, well, that's just what happened, right? So I went and I bought this jacket, right? Only the day, just for you. And I mean, see, beating across the town, the sun was out and all.
Sweating.
Sweating. So I said to the woman downstairs, hello, I'm here for a podcast, but do you mind if I go to the toilet first? She goes, okay, I'll work away. So I was sitting there and I was sitting in the toilet and I was like, right, sure, I may as well take it off. And I took the jacket off. So I was sitting there and then the lights went out. Yeah, you know, whenever nobody's moving in the bathroom. So they're saying,
Motion one.
so I was sitting there in the buff, in the dark.
For hours.
Just waiting
I just
for
came
you.
in and just saw you just sitting there in the dark, naked.
No, I had the door closed.
Oh, God.
But I did have to open it and go out and do this here for the lights to turn back on. So
Lights on.
if they walked in, I would have been in the buff clapping in midair in the dark. But listen, we got past that and we're here now.
You're here now.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Oh, God.
I just pictured, like, you know, when you have a jumpsuit on, you have to sit there literally in your nip.
Yeah.
There's no more.
You never really think of that when you put like a jumpsuit on. You're like, if I have to wait, this has to go down to my ankles.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's literally around
The
here.
whole way down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bad.
Things we
Bad.
fuck with, isn't it?
When did you start posting, like, online and things? Or, like, getting
You see, people ask us, I don't think it's very interesting story. So basically,
Oh.
the start of lockdown, I was doing my
Yeah.
makeup. And did you ever use that Anastasia Beverly Hills, you know, the cream contour kit with all the way
Yeah.
six of them?
Remember that?
Yeah, so I was using that, right? And then I was doing the video and I was so shy. I was like, I'm using this here, look. And one of the things fell out into a cup of tea. So I had my tea sitting there, so it fell out. And I was like, that is absolutely hilarious. So posted it.
Okay.
And then it went absolutely viral.
That was
and
the
then that
first
was
ever
it.
video.
Yeah, first ever
Wow.
Stop
video.
it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
And
Did
then I
you
was like,
cut your fringe as well during lockdown?
oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you done your research. Yeah, I cut my fringe desperately. Honestly, I look like Boris Trump. Or no, not Boris Trump. What do you call Trump? Boris Johnson.
How
Does
short?
he have a fringe?
How short did you cut it?
Have you never seen it?
No, she said to me this morning, and I was like, I missed this one.
It
What
was like
did
a
you
micro,
do?
like.
Just,
Um.
or did you try and give yourself a little fluffy fringe?
Oh yeah, I really got into it.
Mm.
And then no, it went downhill from there.
Oh.
I look like Prince Charming out of Shrek. You know the blonde one to go
I
over.
always feel like that whenever if I have bangs and there's like a bit of a swoop here, I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Fiona doll.
Yeah,
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 I literally
yeah.
feel
There
like
was
I've
news
got that.
articles and all done on it. It was that bad.
Shut up.
Mm.
And did you just have to like wait for it to grow out, or how did you hide it, or what did you do?
Oh no, I just let them go. I just done a way curly blow dry to the side and
Oh.
went with it. I didn't think it was too bad. It's just whenever it was initially cut, it looked absolutely dead.
Yeah, when
Okay.
fringes are actually fine to grow out because you can just wear them down until they're too long and then you just swipe them to the sides.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so
And then it
sad.
was locked out anyway. I wasn't going anywhere.
True. What were we all doing during
I
that?
can't believe
Yeah.
lockdown was 5 years ago.
I know.
It feels like
This
a
week- this
lifetime
week or
ago.
something, yeah.
Yeah, it was this week because 5 years ago, me and Lee were actually staying in Dublin. We were going in 1975, and then we came home, and the
Oh.
day after we came home, then it was on complete lockdown.
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah.
a nice way to like end the
Yeah,
life.
yeah. No, it was nice. But I loved lockdown. Did you like it?
I didn't mind it at
When
all.
I
Yeah.
didn't know at the time, I felt really anxious all the time. But then looking back, I see it in like rose-colored glasses where I'm like, oh, like fun times, no worries.
Yeah.
I really
Banana
enjoyed
bread
it.
and-
Yeah. Everything was
Bacon.
slowed down.
Yeah.
You had nothing to get up for. Like
Mhm.
you were just chilling at home with the fam. Like
And Disney
I didn't
Plus
like that
just launched
time.
as well. Disney Plus, or
did
I can't speak. Disney
Yeah.
Plus launched in lockdown, so I remember every day just like lying up in bed watching all the Disney movies.
exactly.
Mm.
I had to watch Hannah Montana every night to make myself fall asleep because I was so anxious that everyone was going to die.
Really?
Bother me. Like
That's all anxiety.
it's
yeah,
not
I
anxiety.
no, I
Yeah.
literally, I literally had to watch it every single night. I watched the whole whatever many seasons through.
I'm too horizontal for my own good. It didn't bother me at all. Well, no, not that it didn't
yeah.
bother me. Jesus, that's awful to say. But I was just like, go with the flow. What can I do? Like,
But I was the same. Yeah. No, I just remember like every day in lockdown to start, I was getting like 10,000 followers overnight.
stop it.
Woke up and they were coming from
TikTok
like,
then was really much like there was less people on it. I feel like at the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
At the very start of lockdown, wasn't it? It was like
Mhm.
you'd grow quicker than you would now. Nearly.
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
you? Like,
definitely. Because like people are only all they were doing is sitting at home watching their phones because you
Yeah.
weren't go out, you weren't going to work,
yeah.
you were doing that, and so like I remember like I would have been sleeping and like waking up just to check my phone to see how my followers. Like I got like addicted to it nearly
Okay.
because I was like,
That's
what the hell
exciting
is this? It
though.
was
Yeah.
mental, yeah.
And that was that just from the Anastasia Beverly Hills video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then like brands, like all makeup brands all contacted me. Sure, I was like, makeup was like my whole life back
Yeah.
then. And funny enough, I actually remember, what age did you start doing social media? How long ago was that?
8 years ago, I think. I was about 21, 22 when I moved home from Canada and made it a full-time job when I was 22, yeah. So
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you were one of the first people I ever followed.
Love
I'm not joking.
you.
I used to be obsessed with you.
No,
No, hear
stop.
me, used to be. Still
You
am.
say, oh, yeah, I'm like, all right.
Still am,
okay.
you know what I mean?
My sister actually tells me a story
Aw.
about you. She says, what did she tell me one day? That she saw you somewhere. I can't remember where it was.
Westlife, no.
Was it Westlife, I
Yeah,
think?
I
Or
think so.
something that Quiva met you at, and Quiva was like, oh my God, like, you're Emma Kearney. And you said something to Quiva like, oh my God, you're Ellie's sister Quiva. Like,
Yeah,
Quiva was like, she knows who I am.
yeah, no, I followed you for years, and I remember
Oh.
watching one of your videos, right? Because you know, like every girl's dream is to like get PR and get this and become
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
online. So I remember watching your video, and I was like, you were like, so I just have some PR here from like Urban Decay, and I would just sit that there for a minute, and then you were talking on, and I was like, how does she
Oh,
even box
like
this
so-
stuff there,
oh.
and she doesn't even care.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
God.
She doesn't even open it.
Neck.
But then you did go back and open it.
Did
You know
I?
what I mean?
Okay.
But I always think about that, like, because then I started getting brands contacting me and sending me
Wow.
PR, and I always just thought, oh my God, now I'm Ellie Kelly. Honest to God,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
I had your, you know, all your Be Perfect stuff
Oh,
and all.
stop.
I had all like your wee
Aw.
shimmers and all.
Yeah,
I loved them.
I love you.
I love you.
Aw, I still have my Born Ready palette. so,
Yeah.
And and then you
have
followed me and I near died. Charleen, you only followed me last week, you bastard.
Wait,
I'm
on
only
what?
joking. On Instagram.
On Instagram, I did, but I've had it on TikTok for years.
I know, but I'm only joking. I thought that would be absolutely hilarious.
All right. What's being called?
Again, twice in a row now. Yeah.
No, that's the thing. See, whenever you're verified on Instagram, whoever's verified comes to the
comes
top
up,
of your
doesn't it?
notification.
That's true.
I never knew there was.
Sometimes it's not even just verified. Sometimes it's just people who have a lot of followers as
Is
well. I've
there?
noticed. Yeah.
I
not
never
always
knew
the,
you
as
could
well.
click that as like a setting
Oh,
to
what?
see like verified people's stuff. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
I never
yeah,
knew
you're
that
right.
was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are a makeup artist. Is that where you started off doing everything like love makeup?
Yeah,
being a makeup artist?
I started doing makeup whenever I was 16, so I was in
Did
school,
you?
and then I got a part-time job as a makeup artist on the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, so
And did you just teach yourself? Did you go to college?
yeah, no, self-taught.
Self-taught.
Yeah, no, I was doing my A levels and on school, but yeah, like I started out doing makeup for like £6 an hour. Yeah, and looking back, I was like, and then I got put
That
up
wouldn't
to
even cover your
£6
product.
No,
No.
then I got put up to £6.90, and I was like, this is great.
Loaded.
Yeah, and I remember like my sister-in-law being like, Emma, like, and I was like, what? This is great. You know what I mean? So basically, for like the girl I was working for, she would have been making £35, and I would have been making £6.
I thought,
Oh,
I
on
thought
the
people
makeup.
were coming to you and you were
No,
charging them.
no.
I was like,
Ah, God,
geez.
love you.
I'm
Yeah.
I was like, how many
Charleen.
years ago was that?
Come on. No, £35. I was only getting
Oh,
£6.
that's not
So
fair.
you were working for the salon, not for yourself, like.
Yeah,
She
no, I
gave
was
you
working for the
money
salon.
her,
Yeah. And then whenever I was 19, then whenever COVID came, I left that salon.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever I was 19, still in the middle of COVID, then I opened my own salon. And yeah, that was flying then.
When you were
Yeah.
19, you opened your own
That's
salon?
so young.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We always say it all the time. We think that like, see the way down here, we don't leave school until we're 18.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like,
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
I did my last year of school, the whole way through my last year of
You were
school, I was
18.
18. Whereas up north, it's 16.
You can stay on.
You can
can't
stay
till
on. I
18.
stayed on. I was 18.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
So as soon as I was going to go to university to do business,
Right.
and then I was like, no, sure, I'll just open my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think you
Wow.
mature so much more if you decide to finish school at 16.
Yeah.
You're kind of
Mhm.
thrown into it and just being
I
like,
think you can only
adult
leave
life.
though if you want to be like a hands-on job, isn't it? Like
Is it?
apprentices and stuff leave.
do you have to have an excuse to not keep
Well, no,
going?
not excuse.
Oh
but
no, no, you
most
can leave if
people-
you want, but
yeah, if you,
you can
kind
do
of
an apprentice. Yeah, if you leave, you can go
Oh.
and.
but you
go
can't
into
go
the
to
industry.
university, can't you? Not if you don't do your A level or your last
No,
exams? No.
no, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
Still nice to
Um,
have the option if people aren't into
I know,
like,
yeah.
school and
Nah.
stuff. Yeah.
Not staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That'd be
I never
brilliant.
wanted to go to university.
Did you know?
No, my God, done 18 years of school. Didn't want to keep going. You know what I mean? And
I
like, what more
know.
can they teach me about business?
True.
So, funny enough, in lockdown, I done an online makeup masterclass for £10. You know, for people.
Yeah.
So I made something like £1,500, and then I was like, boom, startup money, open my business, and
That's
then started
brilliant.
off from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's stuff that they wouldn't teach you in school. Do you know
No,
what I
they
mean?
wouldn't.
That's
No.
just off your own bat,
Wow.
knowing how to do it
Yeah.
and going ahead with it.
And like my business teacher, she always said to my mum, like Emma, see for her exams, no, like she doesn't really do her homework or nothing, but if she gets one foot in the door, that'll be her flan. You know,
Yeah.
that way. So
Wow. You're like business minded, but not like school, as
yeah,
in school.
I always
minded,
say
like,
in school there's two types of students. There's the
I
ones
agree.
who show up, they're quiet and they have all their homework done. Where I was the opposite. I always showed up, no homework done, but I would have sat in the front of the class and asked loads of questions. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Was like
yeah.
interested
yeah,
in
you
it.
actually
Yeah.
get it done. Like
Yeah,
through
yeah,
work.
yeah. So yeah.
Wow. Would you remember the first brand you worked with? Like, or like we were only talking yesterday to Aoife about ones we would have done. We started and we're like, we would like some of them. You look back on it like,
Yeah.
what? Like,
Snapchat's takeover stories.
yeah. Is
for
there any that
brands
you
and,
remember
like,
that you're like, I would never work with them now, or like
Um,
any mad things?
no, Be Perfect was the first one to contact
Oh.
me. Yeah, and Shrive's obsessed with Be Perfect. So whenever I
You're
say I
buzzing.
near died, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
they sent me a PR package, and it was like the carnival palette and all. And I was like, oh my god, this is just
I've made it,
everything.
like-
And then the same with Vaduz. Or
Yeah.
Voodoo's,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
I call them, Vaduz.
Badoo.
Yeah, iconic brands. So yeah, I still work with all the
still
same
work
brands I worked with 5 years ago.
That's so
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, because there's a lot of brands I say no to.
Is there?
What would
Yeah.
You
you?
turn down a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just well, I would say to them, they would say, "Do you want to work for a brand?" I would say, "Right, can I use the product for a few weeks?" Some of them say no, and then other ones
Oh.
say, "Yeah, use it," and then I have to go back and say, "I don't like it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
just
very
couldn't be
honest
bad.
of you. Like,
I
yeah.
know. I just could not. You see, if I don't like a product, I just, you know what I mean?
People would know.
But also,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no way of making it work. I remember doing an ad for someone, and I think I had to do like a full face of
Oh,
makeup
yeah, I know.
from this
Yeah.
brand, and I had to go back to them and just say, "There's no way I can do a eyeshadow palette.
Yeah, I
It's
know. It was
invisible.
like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
It's invisible. What do you want me to do with it?" Like,
the payoff is not there.
it looks
Transparent
lovely in the,
eyeshadow.
yeah, looks lovely in the
Invisible
pan,
eyeshadow.
but
Yeah.
nothing is showing up. Like, and it's
Mhm.
there's no way around. Like, I feel like sometimes you can kind of tell if somebody is overselling to make something work, but
Yeah.
to be honest,
You're like
some-
smudging it. Fringe,
Yeah.
Look at this.
I know.
if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'd rather tell somebody, no, that item might be good. The
Yeah.
other one is shit. type
Yeah.
thing.
It's like,
So-
remember your woman done the ad for the mascara and she put the fake
Oh, the
eyelashes
whiskies,
on?
And she
Michaela.
just never addressed it.
Didn't she like reply to a comment or something?
Joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
She was
said
joking.
she was like playing off people, like saying
Do you think the brand told her to do that?
no. I'd say she did that off her own back.
But
Got
guys-
clocked for it.
But it was so like it was painfully obvious. How would no one know? Like,
I don't think the brand would tell her to do it because you're not going to buy the actual mascara then because she has a fake.
but
lash
then
on.
everyone did buy it because they were like,
Right.
well, let's see if it's real. Like,
I bought it.
actually, yeah,
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
that, yeah.
I bought it and I was like, right, I'll tell you the truth. I said, shite, is it all right?
And what was
Shite,
it?
right.
Do you know what? It was good.
Was it?
Well, it wasn't that good.
It
but it was good.
Yeah. Wasn't
was it?
Ardell
What-
Wispy good?
What was it again?
Oh.
What mascara was it again?
Telescopic or something.
L'Oreal. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
The girl had a wispy on. You could see the corner of it, like.
Oh, you could share it.
Oh.
But I mean, that's it. You know what I mean? It's like in that case, no publicity is bad publicity because
True.
everybody went to bed.
Yeah.
If she wasn't wearing lashes and the mascara looked all right, I wouldn't have bought it. I'd be like, right.
Yeah,
No,
but
you would have
mascara,
swiped on.
mascara.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
caused
yeah.
uproar,
Yeah.
really. Like.
But she used another product. It was you know, the Kat Von D good apple
Oh, yeah,
foundation,
yeah.
and I done another one that they're saying it's good, and she actually commented on the video. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what did she say?
I think she was just laughing or something. You know, laughing faces or something.
Oh
Why
my
did you
God.
tag her in it or
Did you
something?
think it was
Yeah,
shite
because it
or
was a
alright?
stitch to her video.
Okay.
I think it was all right, but then it didn't work great. You know, later on
I
in the
can't
day, it was
imagine
very
that
dry.
would.
No,
Yeah.
the coverage and all that. But then that's back in the day when everybody loved coverage. I think nobody really. Everyone goes for more natural now.
I
Piss
think
off.
you-
Bring back a full glam.
Full beat.
I love it so much. And I keep
Yeah.
seeing it on TikTok of people being like,
Bring back.
why is
makeup.
everyone turning into like a natural little
Clean girl
hair?
instead.
Fuck
Yeah.
off. Give me a cut crease with glitter and a big fat lash any day.
I know.
I love it.
It is good.
Now I'm lazy as well though. I'd be like, this stress putting all this on. But
I
also
know.
it's so
Time it
fun.
takes.
Oh, no,
Maybe we're
I'm
all
over
getting
it too.
lazy.
I'm over the makeup.
No.
Hurry, because I'm a man now. I got me bad.
Ah no.
Do you know what I mean?
Your skin is glowing.
Yeah,
What have you got
you
on
look
it?
All I have on is bronzer and blusher.
What
and
blush?
eyeliner.
What blush?
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
It's
Just so like
my
that.
one with Be Perfect.
Oh my god! Is it like a cream?
Yeah, it's a liquid blush.
I'm
Do you ever
always-
use the Be Perfect, the cheek blushers?
Yeah.
Only I brought out
small
one with a shimmer in it.
stunning.
I don't like highlighter.
Do
I
you
like a
not?
blusher with a highlighter
Can
in
I
it.
still
So
buy
Okay.
it?
yeah, so
I'm
it's called
buying it.
Perfect.
It's go.
Your skin is honestly glowing.
Yeah, no, I don't even wear foundation anymore.
Do you
Really, no. Face tanner, I love face tanner.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I'm not a face tanner girl at all. My skin's too dry.
Go in and out of it.
Does not sit well with me. It gives me a mustache. I'm
What
just
one?
wrong. Any.
The Bellamy Anti
Doesn't
serum
matter.
is lovely. Have
You've
you ever
told me
tried
that one
Yeah.
before.
Really nice. Yeah.
Or would you never get, the wee drops you put in your moisturizer?
I'd put on like something that I can wash off, yeah, but I'd never put like an overnight face tanner on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd shit myself.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I'd wake up in the
Yeah.
morning and terrified. I
Like
couldn't.
marks where yours.
Yeah, no.
Is there any like brands that you like a category brand or something that you'd be like, I wouldn't work with that, or like any like big no-nos that you'd be like,
I've worked with food brands before and I
Yeah.
hate them, honestly.
Do
God.
you?
They're just an absolute hassle.
I found
Do you know what
food
I mean?
really easy a lot of the time. A lot of times
Yeah.
companies are just that real chill.
With
No, I
food,
find
yeah.
that opposite, yeah.
Really?
Like there's one I worked with, and it's the one where you get it delivered to your door.
Yeah.
And I swear, the way,
I love it. I know what you're talking about. I get it.
yeah.
And but I get it even when I don't work for it. I love it.
You see, I like the food and all, but
Yeah.
it's just their customer, like the way I worked with them. They're meant to pay me to do a collab. I ended up paying them.
How did that work?
Don't.
Because you had to make the subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just done a screen recording of how I put the order in because my food didn't arrive in time and they
Okay.
wanted this video made. So I says, right, okay, I'll show people how you make the order. So I just went and I never clicked confirm order.
Okay.
They must have clicked it for me. Because I'm paying these her bags £40 a week and this food showing up. And I'm like, I don't want this.
Did you forget to cancel it?
Yeah. But I never put the order through to begin with. It was them. So I ended up paying them something like £240 and I never got a penny. Didn't even get a refund.
Did you not cancel them? Oh, wait, I hear.
Did they never pay
I
you for
did,
the ad?
and
though?
all they did was cancel it. And I was like, I never even clicked start. So anyway, that was fine. So obviously this brand has people who walk around door to door trying to sell. You know what I mean? They come to the door.
they?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so somebody would show up at the door.
Like
and
the
they'd say-
Avon people.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So my niece was in my house and she answered the door one day and they goes, hello, I'm working with, let's call them
What do we call
Mellow Nesh. Right?
Okay.
Goodbye, stay.
She goes, hello, or he goes, hello, I'm working with Mellow Nesh. Sure, I dropped a cup of tea and I goes, how
How
long
long
is
do
that?
they for?
I went out to the door and I says, no, sorry, I don't work with them. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry to hear your experience. And then I goes, no, you're all right. And he goes, Emma. And I was like, oh, Tom, well, I went to school with him. So that was fine, right? So me and Tom started talking. I was telling him the crack. I ended up paying them. They didn't pay me. And he's like, oh, here. So he went on. That was fine. Then another day, another one of them show up, right?
Cheeky.
Yeah. Turns out it was another fella I went to school with. Yeah. So I ended up talking to him, all telling him the crack. So they never came back to my door since. I
So does
told
he
them,
actually work for the brand, or are they just like salespeople?
salespeople.
Salespeople.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you ever get back onto them to say like, hi, can I have my money back?
No.
No.
No, they wouldn't
And did
give
you,
me.
did you get the food? Did you get the box?
Yeah, the food kept showing up. I didn't want it. I was not doing it after what they done. You know what I mean? Imagine it working with a brand and you end up paying them. You know, it's just, desperate. Honest to God, that's the truth.
Oh,
So-
God, love you.
Mm.
That's so sad. So food,
So
cancelled
food is
out.
gone.
What else?
Mellow Nesh.
What else? I like working with makeup brands. I like working with hair brands.
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
working with tan.
Mhm.
That's it, really.
Yeah.
I've done a few random ones, like with razors and all. I like them
Oh, yeah.
because
Razors are
I have to
good.
shave my legs every second day.
Oh.
So,
I feel like
You
it's
know.
good because everyone shaves, so it's like very
Yeah.
universal.
Yeah. It does make sense.
I feel
Mhm.
like
It
I
does.
wouldn't do. I'd be very wary to like anything health wise. You know, like things that have
Vitamins
health.
and all.
Supplements
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, no, I
did
say no
try-
to them.
I
Yeah,
did
me too.
vitamins years ago, but they were like the gummy ones, and I actually do still take them.
Okay.
Them
Mhm.
ones, so that's different. But like anything with like actual claims, like vitamin C gummy, like that's not that's
No,
not for you. Like,
yeah.
but any claims, that
Don't
they're
think
gonna
you can
do stuff-
overdose on vitamin C. can
or
you?
like things like that, like actual health.
I like the
tablets,
weight
tab-
loss ones and all.
Yeah, or like
Oh, I'd
like-
buy them,
or
but I
like-
wouldn't sell them.
Yeah.
or like do you know the ones that like say for like bloating or like gut problems.
Oh,
and
it's a
all?
load of shit. And there's a picture of someone like this one day, and tomorrow it's like
your belly goes inwards.
it's two different fucking people, and it's
Yeah.
like in one day I have lost all my bloating.
It always
Oh,
comes up.
shut
It always
up, you
comes to me on like
liar.
TikTok ads and
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
away. No,
Yeah.
I'd never touch them. Gambling, I wouldn't do,
No.
only because I don't know how to gamble.
Oh.
Or
like
Would you
anything.
do
I do drink.
alcohol?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
have done before.
I've never. We've
Double
dabbled
kitty, I
in.
think.
I don't think I've ever done drink. I've never been old enough because you have to be 25.
Yeah.
Do
And I've ever
you?
been.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be. I don't know why.
Maybe I didn't then.
No,
We've
we've
done-
done. Might be different.
Oh, I was right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely,
probably.
Definitely have to be 25. The only thing about the drink stuff is you have to plaster that whole like
Drink aware.
aware like
yeah.
That's true.
on your feed, and it
That's
looks a bit
true.
ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Another one that contacted me and I said absolutely not, it was the vapes.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Did
No,
you?
for years people have been contacting me for vapes. Even the locals in the town, Emma, do you want to come down and get a few vapes and put them up? Honest to God, no,
the ones
thank
in the
you.
phone, the ones that sell them in the phone shops, like
They're so
them
random, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That is
imagine
so
coming on and
funny.
being like, so guys,
No, absolutely not.
today's
no.
flavour, like I don't.
Do you reckon you'd be cancelled for that?
I've seen a few of them before. Do you
People
remember
do.
those like gold bar vapes that used to be going around? and
Yeah.
No.
I think it was mostly Americans and stuff, but they'd find ways to like. slot
Okay,
it
but
in
I think like
content.
if young girls following and you're sitting vaping, like it's definitely no good. No.
No.
Yeah, no,
No.
no, that's true.
But here I have to ask you two something.
Oh my god,
Oh,
go.
Was
me.
Niall Horn sitting here?
Not
on,
No
not on
way.
that chair,
one.
but he was on
He
the
was
side.
sitting on this side.
He was on
yeah.
a stool. We were on stools.
He
high
was on a
stools.
stool,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
You're a big One Direction fan.
Yeah.
Massive. Like,
Stop it, I'm shy. Honest to God,
would you
yeah.
have shaved for the concert back in the day?
Oh my God, full body shave.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
back and all.
Just
you
in
know.
case, like.
Yeah, just in case.
Who
You're
was
just
your
spotted
fave?
in the crowd. Now listen, right. Liam was my favourite.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know what? See, my whole pregnancy, right? We're
Yeah.
not even talking about me being pregnant. I was a psychopath. You know what I mean? Like if I was walking in the room, my dad would say, "Oh, here she comes," and he would walk out.
Oh really?
Oh, yeah, like
Hormones,
psycho.
like.
Yeah, but not even emotional, not just like psycho. Do you know?
Okay.
Like nobody could talk to me. I'm like,
Like
see, my dad's at the table eating his dinner.
Piss it off, would it?
That's what he's trying to get his dinner. And I was like, oh my God. I would have been shaking with the anger like this.
Would you?
Yeah.
Does that annoy you on a normal day or only because you were pregnant?
Well, I mean, I can tame it on a normal
Yeah,
day. The
yeah,
man
yeah.
should
You
eating
can
his
deal with
dinner,
it,
you know,
yeah.
leave him at it. No, but see, whenever you're pregnant,
No.
I mean, I had
There's
the
something to do with your dad and spuds.
potatoes.
Yeah. Or whose dad am I thinking of?
No, Sinead Haggerty's dad.
Was that
you're thinking
Sinead?
of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sinead's dad, sorry.
Yeah.
Her dad loves spuds,
Oh.
and she used to be recording his dinner, and there'd be like
Just
fucking
Plates
7
of
spuds. Yeah.
Yeah, that is such
Sorry,
an harsh
look.
thing now.
Got sidetracked there.
So basically, yeah, I never cried. See, for 9 months I didn't cry, and then
not? Wow.
Liam Payne died, right? And especially, I'm not an emotional person in front of my family. The only person I cry in front of is Lee.
Okay.
So they would never ever see me cry. And the night before I was going into the hospital getting juiced, we were all sitting at the kitchen table, and the Google was playing One Direction, right? So I was sitting eating a Chinese, and Liam Payne started singing, and I said, "Here we go," and and it just came out of me, right? Lee was sitting there, my dad was sitting there, and my dad didn't know what to do. He's never really seen me cry. He was just eating his Chinese, I guess. Nobody made a reaction. Obviously, my mad a bit. She was trying not to laugh. But I mean, I was screeching at the dinner table. The first time I cried my whole pregnancy with Liam Payne died. And everybody's laughing, but I'm like, that was literally my
this the
childhood.
day? Oh, I thought it was before he died.
So why would I be crying before he died?
Just because you love him.
Just because you love him, I
I
just
don't love
thought
him that
you were
much.
so.
I wouldn't cry over him now. But no, it was the week
Was
after
that
he
4
died.
months ago that he passed?
Yeah, he died 2 weeks before I gave birth.
Really?
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
doesn't feel like that long
Yeah,
ago.
I said, Anneliese, every time I go to say, Anneliese, you were reborn, Liam Payne died. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
So
You didn't
fucking
cry at your
sad.
whole pregnancy? You're not an emotional person at all.
No,
Would you not be?
no, my heart has softened a bit ever since having a child. I'm like the Grinch.
Oh,
Grinch.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's
yeah.
all, your
Sugar.
heart's melted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, like, yeah, I cry all over her all the time.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
cry? I remember my sister had the baby, and the day after she was born, she was crying, and she was like, "I just don't want her to go to school." I was like, "It's 5 years away," which is like, that's what you think of.
She's
Like,
a day old.
Oh
you're thinking
my
of all
God,
these. Yeah, you're
yeah.
already thinking that far ahead. You're like,
Yeah,
I can never
yeah.
leave them. Like,
Whenever Anneliese was born, obviously you take loads of photos. And the
course.
week after, whenever we were going home, I was screeching. Lee was like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "I can't look at the photos of her from last week. She looks so different. She just looks so different. Like she." And this was only a week ago. Honest to God, your hormones are next.
Are they?
Oh, they say about the 3 days, like the third day after you give birth. Oh my God, hardcore. Yeah, it's just like you feel like so empty.
Oh,
Did you
But, like,
have
you have your
any
baby.
like postnatal kind of like or no?
Yeah, I did, but I don't think it's any more than what every woman gets.
You
I
get
wouldn't
kind of
say
baby
it's-
blues, don't you? Anyone
the
kinda
baby
gets it.
blues,
Yeah,
yeah.
a little bit.
Like, there's something like that nobody ever told me about, and I was like,
Yeah.
I experienced it, and I was like, what? It's like So basically, the last 2 months you're pregnant, you can barely walk, you can't breathe because like I had an 8-pound baby and there all your fluid, all your organs are crushed, right?
Yeah.
So your baby comes out and your organs go back to normal, and there's just like you're like you from I can't even describe it, but like I just felt completely empty.
Did you?
Yeah,
you're
like
so
you
used
can
to
breathe
having, like,
again.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like an emptiness. Like it's like you couldn't breathe, and then all of a sudden you're completely cleared and you can't breathe. So you just feel this like complete emptiness wash over your body, and like you're emotional, and oh, it was awful. It was an awful feeling.
Oh
And then
God.
I put the photo up of Mealy and Anneliese 2 days after. It was a day after, and I woke up the next morning and I had 100,000 likes, and see that like freaked me out.
Did
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh God, you know, like freaked me out because like so many people had seen my baby.
Did
and
you ever like before you had her? Did you know you were gonna share her? Did you ever have the conversation with Lee? Even like, oh, do we share her? Do we
Yeah.
not? Like, did that ever come up? In
Yeah,
conversation?
well, yeah, I did have the conversation with him. I was like, well, like online, like it's basically my career at the minute, you know, and like people do love to see like your life and all. And I said to him, I was like, are you happy for me to share her and do our wee videos and all? And he was I was like, what if people say stuff and all that stuff? And he was like, if people say stuff, they can come to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Basically,
Yeah.
he was like it's your career, and you know you have every right to share your child. He was like, honestly, obviously, you know what to share and what not to share and all this and all. But yeah, that's what I was saying to Charlene before. Like he doesn't have any social media.
Does he not?
No, none. All he has is YouTube. Yeah,
Oh,
YouTube.
that's
So
real wholesome.
yeah, he
yeah.
deleted social media years ago.
Did he?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I just love that. Like I'm all on social media. He's
Yeah.
the opposite. So like whenever I'm with him, like
It's just time with you.
just us,
then.
you know
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
That's nice.
lovely.
Yeah,
That's
he
so
brings
nice.
me back down to earth, you know that
Does
way.
he?
Yeah.
How
And
long are you together?
8 years in May.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I'm
the Harvard
16.
childhood sweetheart.
Yeah. So yeah.
How
Just
did you
go to
meet?
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you meet?
No, we met in Tinder.
Oh,
Yeah.
for a man who's not on social media now, he
Wow.
met you on
I know,
Tinder.
I know. So he met me on Tinder and he texted me and I didn't text back. And then he texted me again and I says, who's that texting me twice?
A double
The double
text.
text.
I know. And I was like, oh my God, desperate. I'm only joking.
And did you know him before? Is he from your area or
He's
like?
from, no, he would be about 20 minutes away from where I live.
Okay.
So I texted him back and then we were talking and um, I was like, then what are you doing tonight? And he goes, I'm going to the coach. And I was like, oh my God, so am I. Yeah, so we're going to the
Is
same
that where
place that night.
Anneliese said she used to go? No. There was some pub she used to go to. Maybe
Where she
something
met
like-
Rory?
Yeah, or they went.
It
one
could have
time.
been the coach, yeah.
It might. I think it was. I think it's the one where remember he went out and she like followed them there.
Was not the Holy Lands she was telling us
No,
about?
there was some other place.
It
Maybe
could have
it
been the coach.
I think it was the coach.
Yeah?
It could have been,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And were you actually going there that night? or
yeah,
just-
yeah,
Okay,
no, it
okay,
was.
okay.
That was it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was in the smoking room and then like I never met this man in real life or anything and he's like, give me your number in case I don't even know what he said. So I was standing in the smoking room and I said to the girl, say like there's like Lee's coming up here, whatever. And then I just looked over at the door and he just walked in and I just spotted him straight away and then he came over and then that was it.
Oh,
I know.
that's so
That's
beautiful.
just like meant to be.
I
That
know.
is you're on the
so
same page.
lovely.
I know, stop him,
And you-
shy.
And you've been together ever
Ever
since?
since.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
So
Your family all love him and all?
yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's so quiet, you know what I mean?
Is he?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
yeah.
say people.
He's so quiet, but like not with us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's like people see such different side to him than what I see.
Of course.
Like he's
yeah,
not like that
yeah.
with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he's so quiet, but he's so funny. Whereas like
Aw.
I'm so loud. Like I might have 10 okay jokes, but he'll have one really good joke.
Oh, okay.
You know that way.
You just balance each other out very
Yeah,
well, do you?
yeah.
Okay.
So
That's a good one.
yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna ask something there about you, and it's after gone from my head. Oh yeah, what had to been like growing together from them years? 'Cause I feel like you're so different as a person when you're 16 to now.
You're a
Yeah.
baby. at 16,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
You've
definitely.
seen like all the versions of each other, like.
Oh yeah.
You were
Yeah.
babies and now you have a baby.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, like that's another thing. Like whenever I started doing social media, it's like you know it was just me and him, and then all of a sudden, like he would describe it like we went through like a hard time. He basically felt like he lost me to the world because it was always just me and him.
Ah.
And then obviously I went on social media, and then you know you start going out, you start going to events. Like I thought I was class with all these followers, like going out every weekend and doing this and doing that. And he doesn't drink. He stopped drinking years and years ago. Yeah,
Wow.
so it's like we would never have seen each other, and like I basically did turn into like a different person, kind of like lost myself a bit, you know,
Wow.
Did you?
like in it all, yeah. So
Yeah.
and like I'm just glad like he like stuck by me because like I would have only seen him like on a Sunday because I would have worked on a Saturday and then I would have been out and he worked and like every Sunday I was just like hungover. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like
Wow.
if that was him, I wouldn't put up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like we had definitely like hard times and all, and then
I think you just
yeah.
got wrapped up in the moment of like
Oh,
everything
yeah.
going on. I
Yeah.
feel
Like
like you have
time.
to take opportunities as well at the same time.
Yeah,
For you,
definitely.
but
And that's
then
what, yeah.
is it when you look back you're like, oh god, I took too much
Not that it
things.
took too much. Like I was young and like went
Yeah.
live my best life, and I'm glad I done it.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm glad I'm like out of it now. I've kind of like
Yeah.
I'm just normal again. But like you definitely get sucked up into it, and
Yeah.
you know,
You do. You get consumed by it. all.
Yeah.
you do
Yeah.
definitely, yeah,
Stage,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it is a job where you have to be places like
yeah.
the things you would have went to. You probably like would have been good for you to go to, but it's a very
Yeah.
like
But see, it wasn't even so much. It wasn't really the event. It was like me
Oh.
just going out in the local at the weekend.
oh
Yeah.
Working day,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Like I obviously just opened the salon, now, so I would have been working
course.
all day, every day, going
Yeah.
out that night, going out with friends and all. Like never spend any time with him.
right.
And like years before that, like it was always just me and him. Like we don't absolutely ever
Okay.
hang together, you know. And we're back to that now. Like we got past that a long time ago. But like
yeah.
social media, you definitely get mixed up in it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
And the
but now we have a
coach.
baby and all this
I
and all that. So yeah.
How was
yeah.
your pregnancy? Was it okay? Did you like being pregnant?
Yeah, I did like being
You did
pregnant.
like it,
yeah.
yeah.
See the special treatment you get. Yeah, like
yeah,
at the airports and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
star sign are you actually?
A Virgo,
What month's Virgo?
September.
Oh, that's
I'm terrible star
My
signs.
mom.
I only know my own.
I wouldn't be great at the meeting.
No.
Virgo's after the
Oh
Leo,
shit,
I think,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
yeah.
what's that mean now?
I don't know. I think you're very. I think Virgos are very balanced. I think your sign is like a scale,
Oh.
like a balanced thing. I think I could be wrong, really wrong, but very like level-headed. I think.
Oh.
I think,
I like that.
yeah.
Mm.
one.
Yeah. But yeah, the pregnancy.
Yeah,
attention.
how was it?
Okay, it was grand.
Was
People
the,
giving up their seats and all for you, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the airport and all. I still have a British passport. It's only because I needed to get it quickly to go somewhere.
Mhm.
And obviously, if you have a far longer queue than the Irish passports.
Okay.
So,
course, yeah.
I remember this big massive queue and all, and I just went to guess, and the woman, Senorita, put me right up to the front of the queue, brilliant. And then we were in Salou, and we were on the beach, and there was bathrooms on the beach, and the queue was, oh my god, so long. And I just went, and the man, Senorita, you know, right up to the front of the queue, right in.
Love that.
And then I was actually in Spain last month for work.
I saw you were traveling for work.
Yeah,
Was that you doing makeup or you were in an ad or something?
yeah, I was in an ad, yeah, for like a villa.
Wow.
And on the way home from the airport, the queue was massive, and I was like, I wonder if I just,
Rub my
you
belly.
know. No, I didn't have it in me to do because I already had rollers in my hair. I didn't want to look like a dick. You know what I mean?
Oh wait,
Was
and
that-
you weren't obviously pregnant anymore.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
sorry.
Oh, I
No, it's like
I
a
was like my
transit.
math in my
Math
brain.
it,
I was like,
math
wait,
it.
no.
Was your pregnancy a surprise to you or
No,
it wasn't?
no. Do you know what I mean? When you've been together that long, and
Yeah.
you know,
That's nice.
you don't use protection, you have consequences. No, it wasn't a surprise. No.
Oh, but you
But-
felt so ready for one night. I think
Yeah,
when you're together
yeah.
that long as well.
I know.
Like,
I
it
just
makes sense.
remember I was in work and I was like, right. Do you know what it was? I lost like 20 pound in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I lost loads of weight and I was like, something's not right here. Do you know what I mean? Missed a period. So I was like, right. So I was in work one day and I was like, I'm gonna just go get it. So I went over to the chemist and I was like, I tried to make it so obvious because everybody in the chemist like knows me.
Yeah.
Because it was right beside the
Oh,
salon.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, how could I make up a scenario? So I started with like, if somebody wanted the morning after pill, could they get it, or can they get it, or can I get it for them?
Yeah, yeah.
Or do they have to get it themselves? She's like, no, they would have to get it themselves. I was like, right, I'll just get her a pregnancy test then.
That's a great one.
That is
that is a
yeah.
great idea.
I'd pretend to be on the phone or something. I'd be like, "What one do you want?" The
Oh,
phone would be
yes,
like the screensaver.
Right,
be
yeah,
on,
yeah. Phone
Like,
start
what-
ringing. You'd be
Yeah.
like, "Fuck."
What one do you want again? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, definitely not for me.
Oh,
So I got it then. I went over to work, paid on it, and then I just looked at it and I was like, right,
Did it
sat
just
it
flash
down,
up quickly? Like?
just straight away.
Like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Did it?
yeah, 2 to 3 weeks pregnant.
Aw.
Or 2 to 3, and I just sat it down and I was like, right, here we go. Went back, done my day's work, went home to my mum, and I sat at the table, and she was like, Emma, you're joking. And I was like, no, mummy. Emma, you're joking. No, mummy. Emma, are you joking? I was do you think I'm going to joke about
Yeah.
this? Do you know what I mean? That was fine. And then she was like to me, right, love, come on, go get your pajamas on. I put you in the bed. Come on. So then I put my pajamas on. I got into bed, put a wee movie on. My mum made me tea and toast and all. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God. Lee was meant, I rang him. His phone was off. And I was like, right, okay, I'll be home at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock came, he wasn't home. 5 o'clock, he wasn't home. 6 o'clock, he went to the gym after work. So we had to go to his house, get us close to the gym, went to the gym, came back. Do you know what, though, when you're waiting on somebody and they don't answer the
feels
phone or
like
not? And so I was like,
10
oh my
Yeah,
God.
it feels longer.
Where is he? And I was starting to panic. I was like, did something happen? Oh my God, it was awful. So then he came home and he came into the room and I was like, close the door. And he was like, what? What's wrong? And I didn't even have to say it. He just knew.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And then me and him later, I went to sleep for like 4 hours, trauma nap.
I saw you. You posted a picture recently, and it was like this day last year. Me and Lee
Yeah.
found out, and we had a nap.
Yeah, honestly.
Aw.
Oh no, but I would go again. I would love to have another one.
Would you?
Yeah.
Like soon, close between each other, like have them
Yeah.
in close knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's a good
definitely.
idea to get like if you
Get it
can
all done
pop
at the
them
one
out.
time.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like, you know,
you
if
can mind
Anneliese-
each other then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, if I waited 3 or 4 years, Anneliese is going to go to school and you're starting all over again.
That's
Or
very
like, if you
true.
get them both in together, they'll both go to school. And like, my mum had 5. There's 16 years between me and my older sister.
I was going to ask you, were you an only child, or how your family dynamic is?
No, there's 5 of us.
There's 16 years between you and your sister.
Yeah.
Is
Wow.
there?
Yeah, my sister's
Wow.
38. The other one's 37. My brother's 34. My other brother's 25. And I'm, or no, 26 and I'm
And
24.
you're the
No
baby.
way.
Mm.
Is that what your
You're-
name is, Baby Emzo on?
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
No, I don't know actually know why I named myself that.
Oh,
That was years ago.
I thought they like called you that or something.
Yeah,
cute, like.
as a baby.
No, they
No.
call me Emzer.
Oh, Emma.
Yeah.
Your older sister. She could be
She
your
was
mom.
16 whenever I was born.
Wow.
Yeah, and my other sister was 15.
Did she have to do loads of babysitting and all? I
Oh
think it was
yeah,
fun,
that's what
though,
my
at the
mum and
time.
dad
That is
always
fun.
say.
Yeah.
Oh, shall we reach 5 years? 5 years, and I say, Dad, Ray and Ashton were old enough to raise us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
raised each other.
Yeah.
Oh
So
God.
Did you
Yeah.
say you lost 20 pounds before being or when you
before
were
being pregnant, yeah.
when you were from being pregnant? Like-
No, Jesus, no.
Oh,
Before I
I
was
was wondering-
pregnant. So in the
oh.
January,
yeah.
like the end of December, whole of January, I lost 20 pounds and was pregnant.
I thought that was one of your symptoms. I was like, that's mad.
No,
Right,
but
okay.
you burn so much more calories when you're pregnant. So I was on a calorie deficit, exercising, and then your extra calories from being
Oh,
pregnant.
So you were probably burning more
Yeah.
than
Like I didn't know I was pregnant. I was playing rugby and everything. Like I played a rugby match and I was pregnant and didn't know. But it was only one, and I actually got injured at the start, hurt my arm, so they put me out in the wing the whole time. So
Oh,
I didn't
grand.
tackle the whole time.
Oh,
and thank God,
fine.
because I was pregnant, didn't know.
Oh my God.
I know.
How long are you playing rugby?
Oh, I played rugby from I was 14, 10 years.
Did you?
You were
Yeah.
on the Ulster senior ladies.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Pro.
You're not terrified.
No, they're terrified of me.
Hey.
No, but like whenever I started out playing, I was like one of the tallest. Like I was a big, strong player.
Okay.
And obviously I stopped growing. So like now I'm like always the smallest on the team. You know,
What height are
tiny.
you? You're like
like
me,
5'2".
probably. Are you 5'2"?
Yeah.
Girl, you're like.
Just
I'm
the
trying
norm.
to think who's. Stringer. Is that his name? He's only a little small fella.
Who's saying?
Sure.
I think he plays for Munster or something, but he's a little small fella.
Oh,
But he does all the running and
Can
all
you be
because he's
small
real
and-
small. Gets
yeah,
in and out of
true,
everything.
Oh, yeah,
weaves
yeah.
in and out.
It's good to be small when you're playing rugby.
Is
Is
it?
You have to tackle down low so you can get lower
Yeah.
lollies.
I've only
yeah.
ever seen like really tall, like Brazzy rugby players.
Oh yeah, well he was bleeding here.
Yeah, so there's
Mad.
forwards and backs. All the backs would be like the fast runners, and then the forwards would be like the wee belt ones who batter everyone.
Who just shoulder the shite out. of each
Yeah,
other. Have you
yeah.
ever been like badly injured playing or?
Yeah, I got my nose broken and concussed. Yeah, I broke my nose once, and it was like really, it was bent like, and then the physio said to me, "Emma, do you mind after the match just coming in?" And I was like, "Yeah, no bother." I was like, "Why does she want me?" And I sat down, and she was like, just talking to me, and she just went like this without telling me. And I mean, I screamed, and I was like, "Why'd you not tell me that?" And she goes, "Because you wouldn't have let me do it." So
Oh,
my nose was still bent, but then I broke it again about a year after and put it right back into shape.
you did
Yeah.
yourself?
No, I didn't break it. Somebody
Oh.
else broke it.
No, I mean you put it back in yourself.
No, they
Oh.
broke it and it went back in.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry,
Rebroke
sorry,
it
sorry.
in the right position. Wait, so
Yeah.
she just pushed it back into place for you,
Yeah.
or like
I
half?
think, yeah, you
Yeah,
just
big
like.
massive click.
Oh,
Oh, it was rough.
No,
rough.
she's come here. She's probably dead right. If you did, if somebody had told
wouldn't
me
have
like
done it.
your nose is fucked, I need to click it back into place, I'd say I'd run a mile.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
me
I wouldn't
too.
let anyone near me.
Yeah.
Oh. But you
And
got
then
the
it,
shock
that was
back.
concussed. When they said it was concussed, I still don't believe it. It's because she asked me, "What'd you have for breakfast?" And I took a minute to answer because I didn't know if I wanted to tell her I had pancakes with marshmallows, melted chocolate, and Oreos on it.
Before a game.
Yeah, pre-fuel. And I took a minute to answer because I was like, "Do I tell her this
Yeah,
or
do
what?"
I tell her?
So then she said I couldn't remember, and that's why she said I was concussed. 'Cause I took a minute to answer. Yeah, and then I started crying because it wasn't like to play any more of the matches. I trained for months, got concussed, so I wasn't like to play anymore. So I trained for months to play half a match, and then I was crying over that. Don't you think I was concussed because I was crying?
Ah, here.
That sounds delicious. What was it? Pancakes?
Yeah,
Marshmallow.
So you get your pancakes, right? You
It's
put
because
Nutella
today's
on
Pancake
it.
Pancake
Tuesday
Tuesday today.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So I need inspo.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Get your pancake.
Okay.
Mhm.
Put your Nutella on, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Put it in the microwave. Put loads of marshmallows on it. Put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, and your marshmallows all explode.
Ooh.
It's like a s'more.
Oh,
that would be
I
nice.
love marshmallows and chocolate.
Yeah, a few
Yeah.
And
melted
maybe a few
marshmallows.
strawberries on top
Yeah.
because I love chocolate and strawberries. And the pistachio cream out of Dunn's.
Oh, that.
Oh, Dunn's is that? Does it? I'm absolutely obsessed with pistachio.
Are you?
Ever
you
since
had the
going
Dubai
holidays
as well?
there. Yeah.
It's the new thing now.
Ah,
Everyone's
is
fucking
obsessed.
delicious.
Yeah, I love it.
I
with
see that.
strawberries and chocolate.
Would you eat pistachios on their own?
No.
Would you not?
No, only like the sweet cream.
Oh,
They
I-
don't taste pistachios. Are I like them, but they don't. taste
Pistachios
anything
are
like the
salty.
cream. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how they came up with the cream being sweet. Then really.
Spoofers.
Load of sugar in it.
Yeah.
Emma, are you gonna help us with some advice?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you any good at advice?
Oh yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
good?
It depends.
Would you think would people come to you with advice and like your family and things?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very good at like family relationships. I'm not so good at like boy talk because I've only ever been with one man. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
So I'm happy enough. But
Before-
relationship, yeah.
Before
Okay.
we go on to you helping us out, I need to ask a question, and I don't want to pull on any heartstrings. Pollyanna Mary Elizabeth Kearney. Am I saying her name right?
Pollyanna Mary Elizabeth Kearney.
God rest her soul.
I know.
What a sweetheart. How did you name her? Emma does her crying. Does her crying.
That's like you whenever you cried in your episode.
Oh, I cry all the
I'm
time anyway.
not crying
Yeah.
again.
No, that's literally me.
Yeah.
How did you name her? I love her name. I seen her running over to the next door neighbour, or is it the
The
postman?
postman.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she was a cheeky wee her back.
What? How
Yeah,
old
she
was
brought the
she?
sass. She was about 14 or 15, I
Was
think.
she?
Yeah. Oh, listen, do you know what it was, right? Per Polly. So she wasn't well. Do you know what I mean? Like she was moping about. She wasn't going on her walks or anything anymore.
Oh.
She was just a wee old woman giving off.
Yeah.
Oh, she always gave off. She was a bitch, like.
Oh god.
And then the week before we went to Saloon, me and my mum, my sisters, she wasn't well at all. So my dad, we had all say goodbye to her, and my dad took her down to the vet, right? Because she was, you know, yourself. So my dad was an emotional wreck. So he just loves Polly, and he took her down to the vet. So I was crying, no, I can't believe, you know, she's gonna come home in a box or something probably. The wee her lands home with antibiotics. So my dad took her
After you
home.
all said goodbye.
Yeah, my dad, the doctor goes, right, you know, you can give her these tablets and all, blah, blah, blah. Sure, my dad, he says, yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to give her another lifeline.
Oh.
So after the dramatics in my house, everybody's saying goodbye.
Trauma.
Here she beats back in with
Oh.
all these tablets, right? And then, you know what, you couldn't do it or give her the tablets because there's side effects now.
No, yeah.
So the week after, then we went to Salou and she took an awful turn. Like she would lay on the floor and completely pissed herself.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was really
they lose
bad.
control of everything.
No.
Yeah,
I
lost
think the
control.
nicest thing to do in situations like that is put them to
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
the
So
nicest thing.
none of us were there. It was just my dad in the house. So my dad had to ring my brother because he couldn't do it. So he was on the phone. He's like, Annie, I can't do it. So my brother came up and took her, and my dad was standing at the door, and he's like, I just don't want her to go. I know, I
No,
know.
I cried. Did
I
your dad
know.
love him? Or love her?
Yeah,
Sorry.
loved her.
I feel
yeah.
like dads have such a connection.
They
with-
do.
Yeah.
When Taylor died, I remember my dad sobbing, and
Yeah.
like I would never ever see my dad cry
Yeah.
ever.
Mhm.
And I remember he was like, "It's just so different when it's a dog."
I know. They're real soft inside,
Yeah.
man.
So she was buried around the back. My dad made her a cross and all.
Ass.
Oh,
Yeah, and a wee
stop.
picture of her and all in her grave. Yeah,
Your mom and dad are so. fucking
Oh, they're
cute.
hilarious.
I know. God
Oh,
love them. They're
hilarious.
just they're the best wee things. God love them.
Oh,
They're
that's
so good at like when you do little skits with them.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they're really good.
One
at,
hit
like,
wonders. Just
Yeah.
the truth. Yeah.
Is that just straight away they get it?
Oh,
Like,
straight away. My dad, straight away, yeah. And then my mum, like, sometimes she would do 2 or 3 takes, but yeah.
You're the spit of
I
your
s-
dad.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Spit of your dad.
Everybody says
And the
that.
laugh.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
same
yeah.
laugh.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And where did the meow come from?
Hmm. I don't know. I've
She
just
was
been
just-
meowing for years.
Have you?
Yeah. Do you know what it is, right? Me and my mum have had this conversation before, but like I've never got it seen or anything. But do you ever notice why I blink so much? Well, I do, right? And I just blink and blink a lot, and I've done that since no age. And it's just the other thing I used to do in school. I used to do this, right? And the arm used to
Little
go,
dance.
and I couldn't stop it, right?
Like a tick, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And I used to do this really bad ever since I was in school. And then I've done this for a long time. Thank God I'm past that. And I also do this here. My grand used to do that, right? So
But you still do what
basically,
you did in school.
do you ever watch Lewis? Yeah,
Yeah,
you ever
you
watch Lewis Capaldi's documentary
Yeah.
of like the on
Yeah,
early
yeah.
texts? Well, me and my mum think this is what I have.
Really?
Yeah, and
But if you've like lost some of them, then that's probably like if it's getting better nearly than rather than worse.
yeah. Well,
Is it? Yeah.
hopefully because like sometimes whenever I'm driving, I can't even see because I'm blinking that much, and like I can't
Really?
help it. Yeah,
Can you
So-
go and get like
Wow.
assessed?
yeah, probably. I haven't done it yet, but I probably will sometime.
Wow.
Because like sometimes I think it's a stress, it's a tiredness, but
Yeah.
so bad. So I just think of Meow was one of them. Honestly, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
'cause-
fits in so well to things you say and all though.
I know it
it's
just comes
brilliant.
out.
It's
You
good
know.
one.
But I don't even meow. I meow.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it. I had to ask you that.
There was something else. Oh yeah, I seen you done a skit the other day, but it's like it's you and you're the other person. Oh, the genie.
The genie.
Oh,
Genie
yeah.
is so funny.
That one's brilliant.
How do you think of that? Things like that.
It's awful hard to think about. Usually it used to just come to me.
Yeah.
The only times I would think of stuff like that is in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're sleeping and you wake up and think of it like.
I wouldn't be sleeping. Leigh
Oh,
would
you
be
don't-
sleeping and the baby's sleeping and I'd just be lying there and I'd think of something to be like that. We good
And you
and
a
I'd
bad
think of something
sleeper?
else and then I'd beat out the notes on my phone.
Yeah,
And I'd start writing down. But
I've done that before. I remember the mad shit I used to come in and tell you.
Your dream.
Yeah, at like
the
4
never
o'clock in the
said-
morning. But it's only like bullet point words, and Shara's looking at me going, "The
What?
fuck are you saying to me?"
yeah. But I think that in the middle of the night's when I come up with the best stuff.
A lot of people say that their best
Yeah.
ideas are at night time.
Because that's when your mind's most quiet. You know, during the day there's too much to go on.
True,
Are
actually.
you a bad sleeper? Like, would you stay up and just lie there?
Oh, no.
You just
It's
were
just
up
whenever the baby,
thinking
her
of a
sleeping
genie.
routine.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I didn't sleep till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, true.
You know, even though she was sleeping, I couldn't sleep because that's whenever I got my work done. You know, that way.
Yeah.
Nice to have like your time where like no one else is awake and it's just you. 'Cause It's
Exactly.
actually the
Yeah.
only time you probably get for yourself being a mom now
Exactly.
as well.
Because that's
Yeah.
whenever the baby's sleeping, he's like, right, why don't you go to sleep? And I'm like, no, I want
No.
to do something for me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have
when
you
else you get a
time?
chance?
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of names picked for Anneliese? Did you know she
Um,
was a girl actually?
No, we didn't. No, we
Did
were
you not?
absolutely
How did you do
100%
that?
convinced.
It was a boy.
It was a boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you wait the 9 months or however long? I'd be itching. I don't think I could. I think I'd need to find
I'm
out.
old fashioned.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm
No
just like, it's going to
soul.
be one of the odds. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But what was I saying there? So basically, we were lining up in the labour ward that day, looking at these lists of like 10 or 15 different boy names.
Okay.
In my notes again, I'm a notes girl.
Yeah.
So it was all these mad boy names, and at the bottom it was just Anneliese, just the one name. Yeah, I've had that name since she was a baby.
You need
Or
to
no,
tell
since I was a wee girl. Sorry.
tell Ellie where the name came from.
Oh yeah, so everybody thinks that the name comes from obviously my mum was Annie and Leigh is Leigh, so Anneliese, Annie and Leigh.
Oh.
Yeah, but it actually didn't come from
Oh.
there. So from when I was a wee girl, I'm obsessed with one movie, still Barbie, Princess and the Pauper.
I'm
you ever
just
see it?
like you.
You're just like me.
It's something
Yeah.
anyone can see.
A
Yeah.
heart that beats. Yeah. So Princess Anneliese. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, that's
Nobody knows that.
I used to have
lovely.
them dolls, the blue and the blue.
Oh my god! And did your one sing? You press the button at the
Yeah,
back.
the
Yeah,
song, yeah.
yeah. I put mine in the bath and the broke.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Don't.
No,
It's a long
don't
time
do
ago.
it. Fuck.
Do you know them dolls
so-
are on eBay for about £400?
Give
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, to think you're
Ruth
throwing all
out
these.
there,
Should've
Sure.
kept- I know.
Yeah.
Claire
That's why I
Jeff,
bought
God.
Anneliese same dolls there. I'm keeping
Yeah, yeah, keep them. You can't
Yeah.
even touch them, please.
Yeah.
Bob.
Just look at them. That's it.
Oh, I
that's
love
beautiful.
that.
I know, I always love that name, but I love all princess names.
That's
I love the name Aurora, but I would never call my baby because
Aurora's
it's never
gorgeous.
pronounced Aurora.
No.
Aurora's Sleeping Beauty, isn't
Aurora.
it? Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, Aurora.
But and I actually noticed the other day in Sleeping Beauty, you know the way she's like in hiding, so they call her Rose.
Never
Really?
knew that.
So you know the way Sleeping Beauty, they put a cushion on her that they
And
can't
she's
find her
asleep.
for 16
Yeah.
years,
Okay.
so they don't call her Aurora in case they find her. They call her Rose,
Never.
and that's
Oh,
Annaliese's middle
yeah.
name, Annalise Rose Heaney.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's a real princess.
She's
Oh,
a
she
little-
is.
Yeah.
She looks like a little
I was saying to
princess.
myself, see if she grows up and she doesn't like princesses, my heart will be broke. Do you ever
Oh,
get that?
yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to force her into life with
I
all
know.
them dolls.
Her
that-
hair.
I know.
Emma, I can't.
I know.
Like.
Do you know what?
You must have serious heartburn.
Oh my god, awful heartburn.
Did you?
And I
Yeah.
didn't believe it. I thought that was a myth. I was like, no, it doesn't mean anything. And I actually got a sweep. And the midwife was like, oh, I can feel her. And I was like, dead.
Wait,
No, you
yeah.
can't. And then she came out. And I was like, because me and Lee were convinced this was a blonde haired boy coming out.
And
Oh,
And it was a
wow.
dark haired girl. And I wanted him to tell me. I didn't want to see her first. I wanted Lee to tell me what she was. So, obviously I got a C-section. He was in sitting beside me, and they came out, and she came out, and I just heard him laugh, and she was like, "Oh, oh, it's a girl. She has hair." Because he had a black hair. Me and Lee are both blonde as baby.
Where are you?
Wow.
I was gonna say she has a black head of hair. Doesn't she?
Yeah, no, it's going blonde.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it true the baby's hairs fall out?
Yeah, they can
Sometimes,
do,
yeah, but her hair hasn't fell out one bit. I know.
It's probably just gonna get thicker and thicker. You
Real
have grey hair though,
princess.
so you'll.
Yeah, we all have good hair in my
Yeah.
family, so we do. But yeah,
She's gonna be like Rapunzel.
I know. I
Literally.
just love her. She's so cute.
No, she's
She's
adorable.
so fucking cute. I can.
Right, we
We
get
get on
into
to
these.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Our dilemmas. So every episode we do secrets and stalls. So we basically try to help people with their life issues. My dilemma is about approaching a breakup. I've been with my boyfriend for over 4 years, and it's honestly been 4 years too long. Oh God. He's done nothing immediately wrong, as in cheat or be manipulative or anything like that. But I've always been his third priority. Work and sport are always more important. I've tried and tried again to make it work, visiting his house a lot at the busier times of the year for him, and I've struggled with fun things we can do together. However, he always said he can't do things that I suggest. He never even feels guilty or promises to make it up to me. How long do I have to wait until I'm his number one? It's really taking its toll on me, making me always doubt myself, leading up to comfort eating, no motivation to do anything, and having to make up excuses to my family as to why he never makes an effort for me. I mean, I could count on my left hand the number of times he came to visit me last year. Living 3 hours away makes seeing each other more difficult sometimes, but it was something I used to be so excited for, not anymore. I don't hate him, but my feelings for him have long since disappeared. So I made the decision to break up. But my dilemma is, how do I go about this? He's my first relationship, so all these stages are new to me. I'm obviously doing the right thing to meet and meeting up with him in person and not do over text. My issue is, how do I even bring it up or start the conversation, and how do I move on when he hasn't broken my heart as such?
I think it's one of them things. If he wanted to, he would. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, if it's taken him 4 years, no, too
Jesus.
long. No, you know what? And like, some girls just have to realize that you're meant to be a priority in your man's life. If you're not, that's a him problem. It's not a you problem. It's nothing to do with you. He just, it's a simple thing where he would just prefer to do them things and be with her. And
Yeah.
she just needs to find somebody else that would.
Yeah.
Like, so there is somebody out there who would prefer
I
her
would find
than
that.
all these other silly things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like as well, feel like you should be. Sometimes men think you can just be in their life and everything else stays the same, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't just be an add-on to life. You have to actually be part of their life.
Yeah.
It sounds like he just has her as like a little thing on the side, like not a side piece, but like basically acting like
He's
it.
slotting her in like she's also an
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
literally,
mean? Yeah.
Literally like a thing, a box to tick off. Like that's your.
I don't
Yeah.
blame
You're
her.
like-
I don't blame her not having feelings.
Well, how does she?
I don't hate him, but my feelings for him have long since disappeared.
Yeah. How does she go about breaking up with him?
She's
I would
just
just
genuinely
say-
asking how she
I
breaks
would
up
just,
with him.
yeah, I would just say, look, I'm not happy anymore. I've voiced that we haven't done anything. I've seen you. She can count on one hand the number of times he visited her last year. Like
Oh,
that's less than
God.
That's
5 in a
shocking.
year.
I would just say I'm clearly not a priority in your life, and you've had 4 years too little, too late.
Yeah,
But then she's probably said all this to him before. It's one of them things you probably just have to get the bags and get out of there.
yeah,
Just leave.
true.
Yeah, just leave.
I don't know. They don't even live together.
3 hours away from
Oh,
each
God,
other.
when
Yeah.
No.
So
No,
maybe
she doesn't
just
even
be
know
like,
him an explanation. Then I would just say, here, good luck.
he's like a pen. He's like a pen pal.
No, yeah.
Like
I think she's worrying too much about his feelings in all of this. She's
100%.
putting her feelings
It's-
second.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
never a nice conversation to have. But
No.
sometimes you just have to be like, look, I'm not happy. Just be really blunt with it.
Yeah.
Say what's on your mind, and just don't even give him a chance to try get back with her, because I think he'll try to be like, oh no, but like what's gonna change if it's been 4 years?
Mm.
No, she sounds too nice. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you need to know your worth, girl,
Yeah.
and put the foot down and go do stuff for you and slot him in. If he doesn't want, then let him go on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
amen.
I love that.
You can get in touch with us at homeordrink@goloudnow.com. That's our email address. We also have new segments coming soon. If you have any bedroom dilemmas, send them in to us. Or if there's anyone in your life that you think might be showing a red flag, let us know and we'll decide. We're going to get little flags and hold them up.
Yeah.
Everything will be red. But yeah, send them in and let us know. We also have peak and bleak of the week. We pick one high and one low of the week. So we'll let you think yours while we say ours.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So just one like good thing that happened and one bad thing basically.
Peak of my week. I got my long nails back.
Woohoo!
That's my peak of this
Brilliant.
week.
Let me see them. They're gorgeous. Love.
Gorge.
Spicy.
Yeah, got my long nails
Spicy.
back. So feeling like a bad bitch again.
Oh, I got my long hair back.
I was gonna say, how are you
yeah.
not thinking that?
Yeah, that's my peak
Stunning.
of the week. Bleak is gonna be when you have to blow dry them again.
I don't
It hasn't
mind the
happened
first blow dry and when they swell out.
No, but I mean, like for like whenever I have.
Oh yeah, forever.
Like-
No, you're a blow dry girl. You've always been a blow dry girl.
I know, but when I blow dry it myself, it takes my arm just being big. I've no upper body strength at all. It just be sore after 2 seconds.
Sometimes that happens to me when I'm doing my makeup. If I find I'm
Yeah.
baiting the sponge off
Yeah,
my face, I'm
yeah.
like, this is
But then you're like, I'm getting a bit of work. out.
Yeah.
So that would be my beak, but it's worth the peak. So
It's a peak and a bleak for you, yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I have a bleak this week? Ah, my mom and my daddy are going away for the night and I'm going to miss them.
Oh, so nice.
Relatable.
No, this week,
Oh, this
Saturday
week,
this week, yeah. Oh, I'll miss them. And it'll
Oh.
just be me and Robert in the house.
Oh,
So.
that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Stepdad duties. Yes. That's what has to be done this weekend. That's me, Emma. Peak and a bleak.
My peak of the week is being here.
Ah!
Blake of the week. I don't know. I've had a great week.
Brilliant.
Ah.
You don't always have to look for the bad.
Yeah,
You don't have one.
we sometimes.
I was going to say the drive home, but sure, it's not that far.
The
is it?
bomb you spent in the Disney store.
No, that could be something. No, do you know probably the bomb I'm going to spend on the parking ticket on the way home.
Oh.
Yeah, I parked in,
That-
Grafton car park.
Oh, up in
Oh.
Stephen's Green?
What?
Brown Thomas car park you parked in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man.
acting the bougie one for the
She's
day.
rich.
I park in the car park, but I'll not be shopping there.
It's really tight, isn't it, going in and out?
Yeah,
I
It's
think-
so tight.
I'm really sorry. I think that might be about €8 an hour. Not even messing.
if I knew that, I wouldn't have came early and sat in the bath.
My fault. I was late as well.
No, I think it's about €17 for like 5 hours or something.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Let us know
I
what
can't
it is.
get
let us
€8
know.
an hour.
Oh well.
I think it might be.
What?
Think it might be about €8. Yeah. But
Uh-huh.
check when you go back.
Maybe
If
there's
not-
like a special rate if you're there for longer than.
Yeah.
couple
Maybe the
hours.
longer you're there,
Maybe
the
like 1
less
hour is
it
late.
is.
Yeah. And then add
1
on
hour
hours.
could be €8.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know about every hour after that.
Yeah, maybe.
And
I
let us
reckon
know.
I'll add it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Do this.
yeah.
Send it on.
Send us the invoice.
Please do. Yeah.
Thanks so much for listening, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much again to Emma Kearney.
Yeah.
Woo!
I had to think about it. I was like caring for the knee.
Yeah.
Caring for the
Yeah.
knee.
Kearney.
No, thanks for having me, girls. It was
Don't be
brilliant.
Thank
silly, no, at
you.
all. Will
It
you
was
remind
so
everybody
fun.
of your Instagram and TikTok
Yeah.
and whatnot?
Yes, my Instagram is Emma. Is this the camera I'm looking at?
Yes.
Yeah. Emma Kearney 99, and my TikTok is Emma Kearney 32. Thanks, everyone. Look at me thinking I'm on the TV.
Straight down the barrel as
Yeah.
well.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Emma.
you so
No,
much.
thank
we
you.
have bonus episodes every Monday, How Much Drink Extra Juice.
Mhm.
We have full episodes every Wednesday, How Much Drink, and then full video. You can watch Emma's video now on Thursdays.
Give them all a wave, Emma. Woohoo!
12 on YouTube. So yeah, make sure to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Yeah. Love you. Bye.